All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Definitely.
You know that video you sent? The one with Bella, John, and Eston?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so it's like this classic love triangle kind of situation, but like with a twist, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it really got me thinking
About
this whole idea, like, can money actually buy happiness when it comes to love? Like, is that really a thing?
it's a good question.
So to like really unpack all of this, we have our expert here.
Happy to be here.
So, I mean, where do we even start?
Well, I think what's really interesting in the video is how it uses like all the fancy stuff. you know?
Right. The handbags, the cars.
Yeah, exactly. It uses those things almost like symbols
Okay.
for how Bella, understands success and love, right? And it makes you think like, are we all kind of reading that same language,
Right.
even if we don't realize it?
Ooh, that's a good point, like
Yeah.
subconsciously.
Yeah,
Because those visuals, they're so in your face, right? You
Yeah.
can't miss them. And Bella's fixated.
Yeah.
But is it like, is she just totally materialistic?
Right.
Or is there more to it?
I think
Because everyone wants some security.
that's the key part of it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily just about like her being materialistic. I
Yeah.
think it's about what those things represent to her.
Right.
Like maybe if we think about it through like attachment theory,
Okay.
it raises some really interesting questions, like maybe her need for all that stuff.
Yeah.
It comes from like a need for security.
Oh, interesting.
Stability, and
Yeah.
like that could even be from things in her past or even like societal pressures,
That's true. It's like, it's not coming out of nowhere.
Right, exactly.
It's like what it all means to her.
Exactly.
And that, I mean, that ties into how the video contrasts her with Rose,
Oh, absolutely.
John's, eventual partner.
Right.
And Rose doesn't seem bothered at all by, John's struggles at the beginning
Not at all.
with money.
Not one bit. And I think like Rose's support for him, even when he, had nothing,
Yeah.
speaks to a totally different set of values. Like
Yeah.
she sees his potential
Yeah.
and believes in like his vision.
Totally.
And it reminds me of this concept. It's
Oh, yeah.
called transformational leadership.
Okay.
And it's where a leader, or in this case, like a partner,
Okay.
inspires and motivates the other person by like sharing a vision of the future.
So it's not just like romantic love,
Right.
but it's like having a shared vision
Exactly.
and that belief in each other's goals.
Exactly. And it makes you wonder, like, how much of John's eventual success was because of her?
Wow. Yeah.
Like, was that the thing he needed
Yeah.
to keep going?
That's a great question.
Yeah, like how much do our relationships
Yeah.
impact our dreams?
Totally. And okay, so we see these two really different approaches
Yes.
to love, right?
Yeah.
Bella's, which is almost like transactional, like weighing the pros and cons. And then Rose's,
Totally different.
which seems so much more like genuine
Yeah.
and rooted in like shared dream.
I think, yeah, Bella's view almost seems like it's like rooted in this idea called social exchange theory. And that's like where relationships are seen as these exchanges, right? And you're always trying to like balance the benefits.
Okay.
But like Rose's approach,
Yeah.
like it goes beyond that. It's
Right.
focused on like deeper stuff,
Right.
like the emotional connection,
Right.
the shared purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just like a business deal.
Exactly.
It's more than that.
Exactly.
And I think this story really like challenges us to look past the surface,
oh yeah.
because it's so easy to just like write Bella off
Right.
as materialistic.
Yeah.
But maybe we all have a little bit of Bella in us.
Maybe we do. I think the story's not like trying to make her the bad guy. It's more like it's asking us to think about
Yeah.
what we prioritize in our own relationships,
Yeah, that's good.
Like, is it the fancy stuff
Right.
that makes us look good?
Uh-huh.
Or is it the stuff that like really matters?
Yeah.
The connection, the goals,
Right.
what actually makes us happy
Yeah, that's good.
in the long run?
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good question.
It's something to think about.
Yeah, it is.
It's interesting how the story, like, doesn't shy away from showing those societal pressures on Bella.
Oh, totally.
Like, it's right there,
Yeah, there's that scene
Yeah.
where she's like with her friends
Right.
and they're all like obsessed with brands.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, who's the most successful?
It's like a competition, and
Yeah.
it makes you think, like, are we really going after what we want? Or are we just trying to, like, impress everyone else,
That's so true.
you know?
And it's not just like with the women in the video.
Right.
Like John's struggles at the beginning
Yeah.
are right up against Eston's like lavish lifestyle.
Totally. It's like in your face.
It's like the video's showing us our own obsession with like money
exactly.
as like the marker of success.
Yeah, like, is that really it?
Right.
Is that all there is?
Is that the definition?
Yeah, yeah.
And then like John, he's off doing his own thing.
Yeah, he's got his own path.
Yeah, his business.
Just driven by passion.
Yeah.
Not just like dollar signs.
Okay, but like hold on.
Yeah.
It's easy to say, oh, Rose's support.
Right.
That's what made him successful.
Right.
But he also like had that drive.
Oh, absolutely.
He had that like entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
He didn't give up.
He had the grit,
Right.
the determination.
Yeah.
And like that growth mindset.
Yeah. It wasn't just Rose.
You're totally right. It's not like every supportive partner equals automatic success.
Right.
It takes more than that.
So it's okay. So it's like both
I think so.
internal drive
Yeah.
and that outside support.
It's like two sides of the same coin.
Okay, like a two-pronged approach.
Exactly.
And that's not even just for like business, right?
No.
That's like for anything.
Anything you want to achieve.
Like your personal life,
Yeah.
your relationships,
Yeah.
anything. That's so interesting.
It makes you think about all those people around us, right?
Mentors.
Mentors, friends, family. Yeah, that whole network
Yeah.
can lift you up
Yeah.
or like hold you back.
Ooh, that's kind of scary.
It's powerful stuff.
And it's like you don't always realize it.
Right, it's happening all the time.
This deep dive is making me think about my own like support system.
Yeah.
Like who are you surrounding yourself with?
Yeah, are they on the same page?
Are they like, good for me?
Do they share your values?
Yeah, like do they push me to be better?
Those are the people you want in your corner.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's about those relationships that like feed your soul,
Mm.
you know, that help you grow.
Yeah, I like that.
It's all connected.
It's funny, we always talk about like red flags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad sign.
Yeah, but this whole conversation,
Mm.
it's making me think about the good stuff,
Oh, like what?
like green flags.
Green flags.
Yeah, like how do you know you're with the right person?
I like that.
What are the signs?
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
And Rose, I mean,
Yeah.
she's like the queen of green flags.
She's got them all.
Right, like remember that part where
Yeah.
she tells John to invest in his business
Oh, yeah.
instead of like fancy dinners?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big one.
That shows you something right there.
Right. Like
Yeah.
she's not about the superficial stuff.
Not at all. She's thinking long term.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like relationship gold right there.
It's like she gets it.
Yeah.
And it makes me think about communication
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
because John and Rose, they're like on the same page.
They're a team,
Yeah, they're working together.
and they talk to each other.
Yeah, like they're not keeping secrets.
Open and honest.
Right.
That's the foundation.
Because if you don't have that,
Ooh, things can get messy.
yeah, resentment, misunderstanding.
All that bad stuff.
Okay, but like, here's what I'm wondering.
Okay, what's that?
Are we like programmed to look for the wrong things?
Ooh, interesting.
Like society tells us
Yeah.
money, success.
Yeah, the external stuff.
Yeah, and we miss like what really matters.
The deeper stuff.
Yeah, for real happiness.
It's easy to get caught up in the hype.
And that last scene with Bella.
Oh, yeah, the one where she runs into them.
Yeah, and she's got all those bags.
But she's all alone.
Yeah, and it's like she's got everything,
Mhm.
but she's like empty.
It's powerful imagery.
It was like a warning.
Yeah, like what are you chasing?
This whole deep dive,
Yeah,
it's been like a wake-up call.
that's what we want.
It's like, okay, what do I actually value?
Yeah, what matters to you?
And those green flags.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, communication, support, shared values.
That's where it's at.
It's like a whole new perspective.
I'm glad to hear that.
And for everyone listening,
Yeah, what about them?
we want to hear from you.
What do they think
Yeah, what stuck with you?
about the story?
Yeah, what are your green flags?
Share with us.
Yeah, on social media.
Let's keep the conversation going.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning,
Yeah, don't settle.
and find those connections
The ones that matter,
that light you up.
that make you feel alive.
Thanks for joining us.